fan for y'all. What up, y'all? We're back. Okay,
Promised y'all.
Yep, we told you we'd be back. Okay, so we went to Dollar Tree and we went to Papa Cajo's and has a barbecue. But check it. So we bought this. This is Premier Just Yarn Plush. And it is thinner than the blanket yarn.
But it is very, very soft. It's like softer than this yarn.
It's very fuzzy. And y'all, this would be good if you wanted to make like stuffed animals. So we're going to start over with our little project here. And I'm going to hop up and fix this camera.
But before we get started, we want to make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell in just 5 seconds. Are you ready? Because here goes the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you do that, we love you guys so much. So let's go ahead and get started.
What she said. And y'all, they had, what, 4 colors, 5 colors? They had this orangey rusty color. They had this beigey white color. They had a brown. They had, what other color did they have? They had black chenille, but they only had black chenille. They didn't have the other colors at ours. Now, I've seen it in other stores, like other colors, but I was thinking there was one other color of this.
Maybe like a lighter color of this.
They had the brown, the orange. Did they have black in the fuzzy? I think they had one other color. But anyway, so we're going to use this instead.
So let's find it. And I think I just found it. Maybe.
I always pull mine from the middle. Reach it and pull it out.
How do you find it?
Just reach in until you find a strand of yarn in the middle and then pull it.
Or maybe it's...
And you might get what's called yarn barf.
What is yarn barf?
It's when you try to pull it out and the whole center comes out. You just reach in and pull that. That's called yarn barf. But you know that I've got them, since there's only one strand coming out of the middle,
yep.
I know that the end is here somewhere. I just got lucky on mine that I found it quickly. I see it. But usually it's fairly easy to detangle. So there you go.
And now we can do our knot. And if you guys don't know, you wrap it around whichever finger you want twice. Pull the back one over that front one. Pull the front one up and over your finger. Then pull that last one up. And now you have a knot.
So now she's made a slip knot. And know there are lots of different methods and ways to make slip knots. That's the way that's easiest for her. So find the way that works easiest for you. I do have a tutorial on how I do mine. But yeah, do whatever way is easiest for you. It's whichever way works best for you. And since that way works best for her, that's the way she should do it.
Exactly.
And when I was talking earlier about the smooth yarn versus a textured yarn, this is considered a textured yarn. Let me zoom in, you know, like this. Okay, see how it's got that texture and the fuzzies on it? So with this, you wouldn't have to do a detailed stitch because it's not going to be, you're not going to be able to see your stitch work. So these are great yarns to use for just your simple stitches, you know, single crochet, double, half double, whatever. These are great for those type of stitches.
Same with this yarn. You don't have to make a pretty stitch because you can't even see it.
Yep, and with the blanket yarn, if you have the correct size hook, you can do, and it's a solid color like this, you can do different stitches, but it's just not going to be as...
This yarn is like different types of shades of blue, which is really pretty for blankets. And I really like how it's different shades.
Yep. All right, y'all, so we're going to get the crocheting and yep, that's all we're going to do.
And if you guys want to follow along too, you also can. I hope you guys will like crocheting. So let's go ahead and get started.
Let's see if I think this says that it is a 4 weight. Let me look on the back here. Yes, this is a medium 4 weight, 106 yards, 97 meters, 1.76 ounce or 50-gram ball. This is 100% polyester. It is super duper soft. It says for patterns and inspiration, check out www.premieryarns.com. It suggests that you use a 4mm or a USG crochet hook. That would be super small. I crochet very tight. So for me, a G would be way too small for this size of yarn. But and then for knitting needles, it says to use 4.5mm or a US 7. And I might work with that. I haven't tried to knit with this yarn. But I do have some knitting needles at home, so maybe I'll give it a try.
Is it easy to do the knitting needles?
I think it's easier to crochet, but that's because I learned to crochet first.
Yes.
And with knitting, you use both. You've got to hold a knitting needle in each hand and work the yarn. So for me, it's easier to crochet, but a lot of people think it's easier to knit. Although I can do both, I can crochet faster than I can knit.
Yeah, I probably can crochet faster than I can knit. Because knitting sounds kind of complicated.
Now look, you can't see your stitches at all.
Oh, like look, you can't even see it.
So on this type of yarn, when you can't see your stitch, you just kind of feel for it and you just go wherever you think. So like when you're going back the other way, I don't even worry about working in like back humps because you're not going to be able to see it anyway. So you just kind of feel.
Yes.
And you can feel the yarn in there, and then you just stick your needle or your hook in between. This would make a cute teddy bear.
And if you were going to make a scarf with this, that would take a very long time because this is very small yarn and you wouldn't be able to, it's harder to find where it starts, so yeah.
Let's see here. What could I make with that instead of a blanket? It's soft. I could make a scarf with it, I guess.
But that would be really hard.
Now let's see, how wide do we want this to be?
And it's best to have your yarn that's already been crocheted in the back so it doesn't get as annoying being on the side or in front of you, so then you can see actually where the yarn is, so you can flip it around, go up, and then pull over. And then it's also a little hard to pull it down because still our crochet hooks are still a little too big. And of course you have to use like a very small crochet hook, like teensy tiny. So, yeah.
Think that's wide enough for a scarf? Or is that too wide?
I think that's enough. Or
do you think it's too wide? Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4.
And if you guys crochet too, how about you send us some pictures and then we'll see your crocheting projects and we will love them so much because you guys make the best projects. I'm probably still going to make a blanket, but we're probably going to have to connect the yarn, maybe.
Yep. Yep, you'll just have to, when you get it where you want it to be, or when you run out of yarn, then we can add the next ball of yarn to it by tying a knot.
Yep.
And joining it. I know there are lots of different ways to join your yarn. I usually will knot mine, and depending on which what kind of yarn I'm using, I'll either use the magic knot join, or I will just tie it off and then weave it in. Or tie it in a knot and then weave in my tails. Just depends. Some yarn is too, it doesn't work well with the magic knot, but
Yeah.
this would make a cute little stuffed animal. It looks like fur.
Have you ever made a stuffed animal out of crocheting?
You've got one somewhere.
Oh yeah, like a jellyfish. Yeah, I remember where it is.
It also kind of looks like carpet.
Yeah. Can make a carpet. So yes, guys, I am still making a baby blanket.
Like I said with this, like you can't see the stitches at all, so you just kind of guess.
Yeah. In the next video, we might crochet something else. Maybe like a magic circle.
Maybe.
Because I tried making one of those because I wanted to learn how to crochet and I got very angry. I was like, how do you do this?
You know, I need to do a different method of working in the round because you don't have to start working in the round with the magic circle. You can start with a project working in the round by just doing a chain and then just making a ring or working back in the first stitch. So you don't have to make a magic circle.
Yeah. So who knows what we're gonna make?
Yep, you never know.
Like a little surprise.
Yep.
Since the yarn is so soft, it loves to like move around on your hook. Like you can see, it's very easy to like slide and stuff, so don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Here, Jack's bell.
Yeah. Or his little things on his.
Yeah, the things on his collar. His tags. So y'all, I don't know that this was the best yarn for us to get, but they didn't have the chenille that we went for. And black yarn is not what we were looking for. So
Well, maybe like a baby blue color, like a baby pink. Not something that's bold and black. I would choose anything but black.
But we did get a lot of really cute things at the Dollar Tree while we were there, besides just yarn. We picked up some school supply stuff, some organizational type stuff, picked up some stuff for a future craft. I found these really cute socks and I think I'm gonna make a gnome out of them, and they were just really, really cute.
I know.
And I can't wait to show y'all what he's gonna look like, but it's gonna be a surprise because I am gonna do a video with that. It is not crochet, although I may add some crochet to it because I couldn't find another sock to go along with it, so I may have to crochet a hat, which will be fine.
And maybe like some arms and feet.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have to. You wouldn't have to crochet if you could find what you wanted elsewhere, but he's gonna be cute, so be looking for that video. No, I haven't posted a lot of just other craft videos. Most of my videos here lately have been crochet related, so I will be getting one of those up soon, I promise. And I haven't forgot about all you cross stitchers. I know I told y'all I would have a cross stitch video coming up, and I also have a video coming up that I have to finish editing for when I got my hair dyed. My friend, we videotaped it the whole time she was, like if y'all haven't seen, I don't know if you can see it in this video if we're too far away, but we did the tips and then we dyed them this really cool color for Comic-Con. It was really pretty. So I am working up on a video for that too. I've just got to edit it down. But y'all know life gets in the way, and so I just haven't had the time or taken the time to get it done. But I will.
Because there's a whole bunch of videos that you need to film and edit, and you just don't got time to edit those videos.
Right.
So
Yeah, because there's work and family, and I was getting ready for a craft show, and so I've been busy doing that kind of stuff, but it's still on my list of things to do, get posted. So.
That's always why you need to keep a notebook on hand.
Mm-hmm.
Write down all of the things that you need to do.
Yep, and I do have a planner, so I need to get my planner back out and go buy it. Do the stuff that's on the list when it says to do it. I will. It will get done.
Yeah, you can definitely crochet faster than me because I barely even got close to being done. As you can see, guys.
Yeah, but I've been at it for a lot longer than you.
Like 40 years.
Yeah, probably. Pretty close to it anyway. Yeah. So how old are you, Katie? Can you tell me how old you are?
7. And in a couple of months, I will be 8.
And she made her first crochet project when you were 7, right? You finished your first rag when you were 7?
I think I was 6.
Were you 6?
Yes.
When did your mom and them go to Hawaii?
Yeah, it was before my birthday because I remember telling them if they would be back before my birthday.
Okay. So if you keep at this, then when you're my age, you will have been crocheting for longer than me. Because I started crocheting when I was around 8. I think is when Grandma taught me how to crochet. I was like 8 or 9. I think I was 8 though, because I'm
quite close to my age.
Yep. So I have been crocheting for just over 40 years. Yep. Yeah, so 40 years, y'all.
It's a long time.
Yep. And I started out, like you, making blankets. I made blankets for all my dolls. And back then, there was not YouTube. And so she taught me how to do the basic stitches, and then I just kind of figured out how to do the rest of it on my own. And I made a lot of toilet paper covers. I made like little round things, and then I just figured out how to go down on the sides on my own. And so all of our toilet papers had covers.
I have an idea for a new video that you could do. You should like get out all of your old crocheting stuff that you've made as a kid and then just review it.
I'll have to find it. It's here, there, and everywhere. Yeah, I made, and I crocheted pot holders, even though...
What is a pot holder?
It's what you get the stuff out of the, like, pans out of the oven with.
Oh, and then you, like, slide it onto the handle?
Mm-hmm. No, you just use it with your hand and fold it and pull it out. But I'm sure that what I used was not the proper yarn to use for pot holder.
Yeah.
But, yep, I made baby blankets and hats and toilet paper covers. Those were the things that I made the most of. So, yeah. When I was younger.
And when I was making my scarf, I just made a slip knot and then I just taught myself the rest of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And that was only my second project.
And y'all, I do have a few crochet stitch tutorials. I do have a playlist, so I'll just leave a link to the playlist in the description box. So if y'all are interested in checking out a few of those, I also have some crochet projects, I think. Yeah, I've got like a face scrubby.
Yes, I watched that video before.
Cool.
It was really good.
So yeah, I'll leave the link. But yeah, they're in my playlist. So if you go head over to my main channel and go to my playlist, I have crochet stitch tutorials, just crochet tutorials, and I also have some craft tutorials. So yeah, check them out. And like we were saying at the beginning of the video, Katie also has a channel. It's called According to Katie, and she shows all kinds of stuff that she likes to do, from gymnastics and riding on the hoverboard and just a bunch of stuff on her channel. Y'all should go check it out. Oh, she does fidget toy spinners and different things, fidget reviews.
Yes.
meet her pets. And one of her most recent videos, she shows you her their new dog.
We have had him for a little bit over a week.
He's super cute. His name is Jack. I think earlier in the video, y'all maybe heard him whining because we are in the living room and he is not allowed in here. And the cats are not allowed in here. So he did not like that we were in here talking and he was not allowed to come in.
We sometimes let him in here just to like wander around and stuff. And we also let the cats come in here every once in a while. But not like once.
Is your mom aware that you let the animals in here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was gonna say, if not, she knows now.
And I'm like, oh no, she heard me. And sadly, I wasn't able to review all of my cats because my cat, his name is Chuck. My sister owns him, and she moved away about like 2 months ago, I think. And she took our cat Chuck with her. Well, we had to drive him there because he broke out of the cage when my sister and her boyfriend, or her fiance, was taking Chuck. He broke out of the cage, blasting music, and windows were open. He did not jump out, so that's one good thing to hear. So it's a 2-hour drive from our house, and we had to drive him there, and he meowed almost the whole way. The only time he wouldn't meow is if we were petting him.
And when she says her sister moved out, she didn't get all mad and be like, I'm moving out. No, she's going to college. So she moved out to go to college.
Yeah.
So.
But we do get to see her every once in a while. Oh my gosh. So we were at her apartment the first time, and I was playing VR, and it was like a job simulator. And I was throwing a piece of bread at a computer, because there's like a computer that makes you do stuff. And there was like a bookshelf, like into the couch, which is over there. And I was like right here maybe. And I just toppled over like a tree, hit my nose, and busted it. So that was, and it started bleeding, so that wasn't good.
No, that's not good at all.
It hurt very bad. I didn't even cry. Like tears were coming out of my eyes because it hurt, but I didn't cry.
That's good, because I probably would have cried.
At least I didn't break it. I might have fractured it. Which fracture is a break, but not all the way broken. There is still bruising on the side of my nose, though.
When did you do that?
Huh?
When did you do that? Like when she moved up there?
Yeah. First day I ever got to go there. Like I saw pictures and stuff, but then we went up there.
Cool.
So that was not very fun.
Doesn't sound like it was very fun.
And one day at my old school, which I go to a private school now, and there's like, you know those spider web things?
Mm-hmm.
Or like an igloo thing? It was big, and I was hanging on the top of it, and my hands were getting very sweaty. I slipped off of it and fractured my arm.
Ouch.
Yeah, that time I started crying.
I've broken both of my arms when I was little. Not at the same time. I broke one when I was 3 and one when I was 5.
How?
The first one, when I was 3, I was climbing up on a big slide at the park. Actually, the park that's right over there. And when I got to the top, it's one of those really big, tall metal slides.
Which is not there.
Right, like if y'all are my age, if y'all have ever gone down the big tall slides, you know, the ones that like light the backs of your legs on fire because it's metal and you're sliding down a sheet of metal. But anyway, when I got to the top, I decided I wanted to come back down, so I started climbing back down. But I mean, I was little, I was 3. And so I just let go and fell and broke my arm. And y'all, before y'all like go giving me hate comments to my parents in the comments, I was told, number one, not to go on the big slide. And I snuck away like super quick. Because you know, as kids, when kids are little,
They
kids
like
are
to
fast.
be sneaky and mischievous, and they like to get in trouble a lot.
Yep. So, but yeah, so I fell down the slide. Fell down the ladder part of the slide.
And then the second time,
Yep. And they thought I probably broke my back because I like just went boop, boop. But no, broke my arm. The second time was also at that same park. But this time it was when I was going to day school. And we had gone to the park and I was playing on the monkey bars.
also over there, right?
Yep, also over there. And I was on the monkey bars and I was walking across with my hands, you know, where you hang down and you go. So I was going down and my hand slipped off and I was going to try to grab the bar on the side when I was falling and it hit my arm. Actually, I think that, yeah, it was my right. Broke my right arm. Hit the arm, hit it, and broke it. And then, yep.
I'm pretty sure I went to the emergency room whenever I broke mine.
I did, and my uncle had to come get me because Grandma and Aunt Judy were shopping, and so Uncle Carrie had to come get me because Grandpa was at work. And so Uncle Carrie came and picked me up, and I remember when Mom and Aunt Judy came back from shopping, I hid behind a chair at Uncle Carrie's house. I was hiding because I had my cast on.
Did they even know?
No, they didn't know. That was before the days of cell phones too. So they did not know that I had broken my arm until they got home from shopping.
They were kind of mad.
No, but they had seen all these little cute summer tops and they were like, oh, this would have been good when Pam broke her arm. Yep.
Well, good, because I broke my arm again.
Yep.
So
I did.
That's good for you. So you can buy me stuff.
Yep. Broke it twice. Well, broke the left arm the first time, right arm the second time. Yep. Do you believe that is correct? Either left and then right or right and then left. I don't, you know.
It really doesn't matter because you broke both.
Yep. They have both been broken. That's what I've got done so far, y'all.
And this is what I've got done so far.
That's okay though. You crochet at your own speed. And as you can see, you cannot see the stitches. But it's super soft. Alright y'all, I'm gonna zoom up here in front of the camera so I can show you what I'm talking about. Y'all, this is like super deep, cushy couch, so I gotta like rock my foot.
And that's why the cats aren't allowed in here, and the dogs, so they don't scratch our beautiful couch.
Right,
Well, actually, we got 2 of the same couches, and one of them had a hole in it, so we had to order
that's right.
another one. We had to order another one.
So this is what that looks like. Sorry y'all, we have the light, don't have the light turned on over here. But see, you can't see the stitch definition, but it's so this is why this makes good for stuffed animals, is because it's very, I know y'all can't see that, sorry. Maybe if I hold it down like this, I can get a little bit of the light. But either way, now y'all can see. And when I say you can't see your stitches, I mean it's hard to see those stitches of where you're wanting to crochet into. But it's super soft, and that's why you just do I'm just doing a simple single crochet on mine. Because that's just all you have to, you know.
I just want to rub that on my face for the rest of my life. Rub it on your face.
It's super soft.
That could be a pillow.
Mm-hmm.
If that was a pillow, I would keep it.
Oh, that would make a good pillow. You could make a pillowcase or a pillow. Like if you wanted to do that instead of a blanket, or you can make a blanket and then a pillow to match.
Yeah. And I love to sew too. I love to sew. Actually, I can go get one of my projects really quick. I'll be right back. I made it out of a face mask.
Do you know where your mermaid tail is?
Not right now, but this. Okay, guys. So I'm back, and this was a Girl Scout face mask, like one of those big ones that you go like that with. Yeah, like that. So I wanted to make it into a pillow, and it turned out well until you look at the bottom. So yeah, but really nice. Like all my pillows are super soft and squishy and mushy. So that's one of my.
I have a picture of the mermaid tail because you had it was
part of a costume.
Right.
And I was like, I don't like the costume, but I could do something with the mermaid tail. So I decided to cut it off. And I used the last part of it, like the rest of the tail part, made it into a skirt. And then...
And you used the tail and made it into a pillow.
Yes.
And I have a picture, so I will find the picture and I will insert it somewhere here, somewhere around on the screen, probably on that side of you. Point right there, go right here, boop, picture. Yep. So I'll put a picture there of the costume. Tail. Yeah, the mermaid tail pillow that she made out of her costume. Because I think your mom said that the costume didn't fit anymore, maybe.
Didn't fit.
So yeah, recycled that costume into a couple of new projects. So yeah.
So if you find a mermaid costume, don't throw it away. Cut the tail off and make it into a pillow.
Exactly. Recycle
and
those.
I'm also working on making a body pillow.
Oh yeah?
So there's this big sleeping bag and I ran out of stuffing, so we're gonna go to like I don't know where, but we'll get stuffing
and get Walmart. And you know, around here where I've gotten stuffing at before, I've bought the well, it's back when Fred's was still open, and they had pillows on sale, like bed pillows. And so I bought a bed pillow and I cut it, and then I just pulled the stuffing out of it and used it.
Yep. And it's like huge. It was like a big sleeping bag, like you know those like flippy sequins. It was like on the end of it. So I'm gonna make a huge body pillow.
Cool.
I love to sew.
That is good. I don't love to sew very much. But that's good that you do.
I breathed in like a fuzzy thing. Or something. I don't know what I breathed in. But it went down my throat.
Oh no. Well, I'll tell you what, y'all. We are going to keep crocheting, but we just wanted to hop on here and let y'all join us for a little while we did our thing. So I hope y'all have enjoyed this little video, and we will see y'all next time. So yeah, anything you want to say?
I hope you guys like this video, and bye.
Yep. So until next time, happy crafting. Bye.
Bye.
And here are our finished projects. Katie made this super cute little cowl, and for mine I just crocheted up doing single crochet, and I'm gonna do a knit comparison. Again, thanks y'all so much for watching, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye.